Imagine meeting someone on a trip. The chemistry is instant. Butterflies everywhere. Promises are hinted at. A future is almost painted. Now imagine this same person buys a plane ticket to follow you home. Gets to the airport, says, "I'll be right back, I need to use the bathroom," and then disappears from your life. No goodbye. No explanation. Just gone. This is why this movie messed me up emotionally.
Silky creative, the vibe you need. Stories, music, and movies on.
Today we're talking about The Map That Leads to You. A movie that tries to be romantic, wants to be emotional, but ends up being deeply frustrating in a very personal way. Now don't get me wrong. This movie is interesting. It's soft. It's romantic. It's beautifully shot. But when you sit with the story long enough, you start asking questions. Hard questions. Adult questions. And that's where my problem begins. We meet Heather, a young woman traveling with her friends, open-hearted, curious, and emotionally available. Charming, intelligent, emotionally mysterious. They meet during this trip, start talking, laughing, connecting. You know that travel romance vibe, when everything feels deeper because you're not in your normal life. The chemistry is there. The butterflies are loud. And suddenly, it's time for Heather to go home. Now pause here. If I put myself in Heather's shoes, you meet a guy on a trip. You connect. You feel something real. And right before leaving, you ask the most normal adult question. So, what happens when we go back home? And the man looks at you like, I don't know.
Why every single time I bring up anything about the future, you get distant?
Because there's no point talking about the future.
Okay, so what I'm asking you, is this real or is this bullshit?
Of course this is real. Don't be ridiculous.
I'm just asking you a question and you keep deflecting.
What do you want me to say, Heather?
Maybe, I don't know, it's killing me that our time here is coming to an end and we should make a plan to see each other as soon as possible because the thought of not seeing you or being a continent away from you is unbearable? Or is that just me?
Heather, I don't know what's going to happen in the future.
I know, but
I'm okay with it.
but I'm not a trap, Jack. I'm not I'm not a dead end that you need to avoid.
I've never lied to you
I'm not
about
saying
anything.
that you have.
But I've told you.
That's not what I said.
Heather, I've told you from day one that I don't live in the future and I prefer not making big plans.
I know, but I do. I like plans. I need them, and I just feel like a guy who has no plans or nowhere to be could at least make one or get on the plane with me.
I can't give you an answer right now.
Come with me.
I don't know what to tell you, Heather. And I can't have this conversation.
You're not telling me anything right now.
Exactly. I can't have this conversation with you right now.
Jack.
Excuse me?
What are you doing? Silly.
Coffee?
Yes.
In a few moments we're going to begin recording flight.
Inizieremo ad imbarcare passeggeri che necessitano di assistenza, personale militare e coloro che viaggiano con bambini piccoli.
We will begin boarding passengers that need assistance.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. We're group 5, so you have a little bit of time.
Yeah,
Do you want to leave your stuff?
it's okay. I'm used to the way.
Okay.
That was a really good trip.
Yeah. It was.
Every single part of it was great. Right?
The best.
So good. Still so much more I want to say, though.
Now we can come back.
Yeah.
Do you always get like this when you have to pee? Go pee, hurry. Hurry back.
Okay.
Okay?
I passeggeri seduti nella zona 1 possono iniziare l'imbarco.
Passengers seated in Zone 1 can begin boarding.
This is where the storyline starts feeling unrealistic and honestly irritating. Because yes, Jack later finds out his cancer is back. And I am not dismissing how disoriented, scared, or broken that must have made him feel. But here's the thing. Adults communicate. Adults use words. Adults don't emotionally invest in someone, promise to travel with them, buy plane tickets, reach the airport, and then vanish like a coward. That airport scene? That's where I started hating Jack. You don't tell someone, "I'm going to the bathroom," and never come back. That's not tragic. That's cruel. And when Amy said, "He is a steaming piece of wet dog shit," I stood up and said, "Thank you." Because why emotionally lead someone on when you can simply say, "I'm sick. I'm scared. I can't promise you a future." That honesty would have hurt. But disappearing hurts worse. Jack didn't just walk away. He shattered Heather emotionally. And what makes this worse is that the movie almost romanticizes his disappearance. Like suffering makes you noble. Like silence is somehow love. I say, a big no. Silence is abandonment. I pray, genuinely, never to meet a man like Jack. A man who chooses mystery over maturity. Now let's talk about the ending, because this is where the movie completely lost me. Heather goes looking for Jack. At this point I wanted to scream at my screen. "Sis, stand up." Yes, Jack leaves a letter with his friend Rafe explaining that he disappeared because he was afraid he couldn't give Heather the future she deserved. And that sounds poetic. It sounds selfless. It sounds deep. But let me ask you something real quick. Is that love? Or is that fear wearing a romantic costume? Would Heather searching for him be sympathy, love, or desperation? Because in the real world, most people don't chase someone who ghosts them without explanation. You ghost me for no reason? I ghost you back. Period. Now listen, this movie isn't trash. It's emotional. It's well acted. It explores vulnerability, illness, and fleeting love. But it also sends a dangerous message. That poor communication is romantic. That disappearing is noble. That chasing emotional neglect is love. And I don't agree with that. I didn't like the conclusion. I didn't like how Jack was redeemed without accountability. And I didn't like how Heather's pain felt minimized. Still, it will make you feel something. And maybe that's the point. I won't spoil too much. So I'll say this. If you enjoy emotional movies that leave you conflicted, frustrated, and slightly angry at fictional men, add the map that leads to your weekend watch list. And if you've seen it already, tell me in the comments. Was Jack misunderstood? Or just emotionally irresponsible? Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this review. It really helps the channel grow. Until next time, choose communication. Choose self-respect. And please, don't chase ghosts.
Silky creative, the vibe you need. Stories, music, and movies on.